Hello there. Welcome. Today we're delving back into the very cheerful world of Pathologic, seeing what the rest of day 3 will bring with it. Probably something very good, because that seems to be the theme of the game. Anyway, I haven't really changed or added too much since the last stream. I did add a random chance thing to some of the channel point redemptions. I'll probably tweak it a little bit later to see, what kinds of frequencies I should do, and also change things up occasionally, so it's not always the same stuff. I also added a specific tip thingy for 6.66, and slowly I'm adding, a little bit of flair for things. And also, one moment. One moment. Anyway. Completely lost my train of thought. So, let's start the game, because I no longer even remember what the hell I was saying. So this starts well, which is apt, because we're going to play Pathologic, which is probably also going to go really great. God damn it. Yeah, I don't know if that is accurate or not, Cthulhu. I do know that Sweden is,
Allow me to remind you that...
Shut the fuck up, I'm talking. I do know that Sweden is used by a lot of propagandists, and I haven't checked how much of what people say is actually accurate anymore. Because after the first Bachelor lies, I really couldn't give a fuck anymore what people say, to be honest. So, in short, thanks, Timpool. You little beanie boy. Right. I don't remember too much what we did the last time. I think we went to the... I think we went and found the body of whomever it was who died. But I also remember we were told that maybe we shouldn't go tell the people, Grigory, whatever his name is. But I kind of feel like I should. But then again, I don't know if that's gonna fuck up something about the vaccine and shit, so we'll see. Or curatives, or whatever the hell he was talking about. I've completely forgotten the names of most characters, because that's kind of how my brain is. I don't remember too many that kind of details. Yeah, we got this Ruben's letter. That's the guy I was talking about. Ruben lives in here. I think we did talk to him, and he told us not to go Not that Reuben. Thank fuck. So, let's go over here. Talk to him again. Make sure that I'm on the right page. Then probably go talk to Grigori.
I'm on
I
my
missed
last
the
legs.
jackets.
I can't take it anymore.
By some happy coincidence, I managed to get my hands on certain vessel that I believe I can recover the pathogen from, which means we are now all set to research the vaccine. But as odd as it sounds, I'd rather avoid tapping into that source I mentioned unless I absolutely have to. I'd rather examine the samples that can be procured from dead tissue. How can we possibly produce a vaccine? It won't be a vaccine per se, but rather a solution that might temporarily bolster the immune system. True, I don't have much in the way of equipment, but I have plenty of reagents, herbal tinctures, twine infusions by and large. The least we can expect is to keep ourselves reasonably safe until a better equipment team arrives. So where are we gonna get the dead tissue? I was going to ask you to bring a sample or two from one of the infected quarters. Be doubly careful though and make sure to get the dissection fully cleared with one of the rulers, else the risk would be twice as high as needs be. I'd go myself, but there are reasons that make it impossible for me to leave Simon's body unattended. What's the additional danger? Yeah, I think we went through this discussion, but apparently not. Okay. If I am to eradicate the enemy, I must study its habits and capture it. This will be no mean feat. As is customary, we'll need to perform an autopsy on someone who's already succumbed to the sand plague. First and foremost, I need to secure Sabarov's consent. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to Sabarov then. I thought we had gone through that discussion already. Apparently not. This is what I mean, my memory is not that good. And since we're in the depressing world of Pathologic, I'm gonna talk about another very depressing thing, and I blame Mono for that. I was reminded of the existence of Christian. Because apparently Mono had found some kind of a 59-part comprehensive history of Christian video series and had been watching that. That just reminded me of all the... well, all the things. That stuff was, I mean, okay. When people tend to first find Christian, well, okay, now when people are gonna find Christian, they're gonna find the not that good stuff. But yeah, because now there's crime and shit. As in serious crime and shit. But, you know, before, when people would first bump into Christian, they'd likely, you know, bump into this, oh, it's an internet lolcow kind of a thing. Which is understandable.
her aspects and his kind band together. That's a good enough reason.
Good enough reason for what? Anyway, I need to work with dead bodies. I was told this work demands your sanction. I regret to say that no one can help you here. Local superstition prohibits and violation of body's integrity. At a cult of the dead on top. If they see you dissecting a corpse, they might tear you to pieces. Okay. I remember so much that we've gone through this shit. Because that's why we were in that place, you know, looking in the basement for... There's a house here on Earth whose dwellers know who it is. But now we're getting quest markers for this. Or did I load a wrong save, maybe? I don't even know anymore. Oh well. Let's carry on. But yeah, Christian has led quite the life, and in many, many ways. And it also kinda shows the whole Christian thing. Why I'm not as much of an internet Wild Westist as some people are. Because whatever Christian's own personal failings are, the kind of abuse and bullying that he had to go through, it was fucking awful. And at that point in time there, when most of that stuff was going on, there weren't really that many defenses against that stuff, because everything was kinda new. Nobody knew what was going on. Social media was just emerging. That kind of shit is still quite awful to listen to. Yeah, I feel like we've done this shit.
What's wrong with my eyes?
So maybe I loaded the wrong save or something. Please touch me. Do I have a fever? It's covered with... Is that leather?
Is the disease really contagious?
You're concealing runaway butchers here? Well, crucify me. What's this about? Running more errands for the Olgimskis? No, I've come of my own accord. I need your help. Well, I got to hear that. Why on earth would the wise serpent seek anyone's help? Because I need the tissue of a sand plague victim. You can only find dead victims in the infected houses. Since you appear to be alive, you've never entered a single one of them. You'll have 5 to 10 minutes if you do. Then the infection strikes, with the expected results. Perhaps you could find a single runaway that would agree to help. Perhaps I could find a lot of runaways that would agree to help if only I asked them to. And the same me will ask you for a favor then. Yeah, go ahead. You're influential with Olgimski. Use the influence. Tell him to stop persecuting the runaways. Yeah, I feel like we've fucking done this. Ah, did I not save then? No, there it is. Day 3, 1439. I've loaded the wrong save. Oh well. We're still doing this now. I was having this weird feeling of deja vu, and now I'm absolutely... And I was absolutely correct. Oh, God.
Murder time.
Well, not yet. In the evening it's murder time, because then we're gonna have to get some money. But yeah, in short, going back to the previous thing, I do find the whole Christian thing fucking tragic. I just can't help but wonder that what kind of a life he would have led if he hadn't had his trust abused so much.
Run.
And would have maybe gotten
Run.
more help to his obvious
China.
mental issues. Maybe he could have been a productive member of the society. Instead of what he is now. Life is weird. What's in your pockets? No schmauders. Alright, let's go blackmail old Gimski again. That's what we did the last time.
Yeah.
As we went, heard anything about the Ripper? Could it be the young Burak? I believe you. Oh, okay, that wasn't the right one. You're in charge of the hospital. Tell me what measures you've taken. What about the conditions? Turned out to be very tricky to provide the patients with water. You may have not been told about it, but the water supply has been blocked and partially destroyed. Rumor has it that the water intake and even the river are contaminated. Barrels are the only source of drinking water now. Where are the patients taken to? To the cemetery. Mortality rate is absolute. You're supposed to know that better than anyone, including me, that I need only water and morphine, sometimes vodka too. They can depart to the better world painlessly then. Be so kind as to do the following. Check warehouses and stores for any medicine left. Confiscate everything you find. It's not a trivial task. If it was easy, I would have done it myself.
It's all in your head.
Yes.
I'd like to offer you a bargain. Has to do with your fugitives. Oh, come now. To my mind, there's nothing to discuss here. However, a good bargain always catches my attention, so, I want you to stop pursuing them. Because I have my own job to do and I need the people. As for now, I cannot disclose why. I'd rather you convince Ruben that young Burak has nothing to do with Isidore's death. You know what, you suggested an excellent idea. How about this? You stop the persecution, I'll kindly spare the Canes my opinion on what's inside the terminary. There we go, that was the one. Glad we reached an achievement. Agreement. Reading all of the character looks a bit like the Baron in the new Dune movie. A little bit, yeah. Where did I have notes? Olgimsky. There we go. It's interesting note. He asked me to solicit for young Burak as he stands accused before the Canes. Alright, but he's agreed, so we can go back now. I'm thinking of rewatching the Dune movie this weekend. Because I did a bit of an... I've done a bit of an analysis of it for myself. And I do still enjoy it. At least on the first viewing. I think I'll have to check it again and see how I think after that. From somebody who really does enjoy Dune, it does have some problems, definitely. There's no getting around that. And I'm especially concerned about some plot points, but I'm not gonna go into detail on that because, you know, spoilers and shit. But for the most part, I still did enjoy it. Because what was in there, I felt was relatively accurate to the books, which I like, or the book in this case. Despite some failings. And because it's part 1, I cannot yet be sure how big those failings are, because they affect things that should be in part 2.
Yes.
Big Vlad agrees. He swore that from this point on, not a single runaway in the town would be killed on his orders. Proof? It's already done. Orders have been issued for Saboros patrolmen and all Gimski's men. Fine then, I'll send 3 butchers to the infected skinners. They'll be waiting for you there. If they manage to find a dead body, cut it and survive to see you, that is. Follow them in an hour. They may die before you reach them, so waste no time. But do you want them to split? That enhances the chance of success, doesn't it? Also, 3 butchers I fancy the least. I say. I strongly advise you to conduct reconnaissance before you go into the infected district. Prepare for the trip well. Rumor has it the place leaves you less chances than a mincing machine would. Patrolmen guarding the infected houses have already consumed half the confiscated drugs. Well, that sounds nice, so I'm gonna have to start getting drugs and shit. Alright, so follow them in an hour. Fine. So somewhere in here, I'm gonna have to follow them. 3 butchers, which I'm gonna assume I'm gonna have to go to 3 places in the infected district, which also means I'm likely going to need some protection. Which means drugs. Maybe a mask. Hi, got anything nice for me? Disposable gloves. Drapery, let's get some needles for the kids. That always sounds positive, right? Let's get some needles for the kids. Because, that's a good thing to do. I don't think I've ever been here. And I can't go in there. Alright. That's fine. Enjoy the movie as well. When you have more time, you'll write down your thoughts on Discord. Alright, I'm excited to be able to read it. One moment. Anyway, what was I supposed to buy again? At least those. Let's buy 2 of them. Gonna have to punch more people for the money. Alright, where the fuck was I going again? Right. I was about to go and tell that we found Simon's body, and hopefully I'll get some kind of a reward for that, because I really need the cash right now. Spent most of my money on supplies now. We're also gonna need a lot of money for food. Which means we're gonna have to start punching people again at some point. But that's in the evening. After we've done today's tasks, we're gonna go around for a while hunting for street muggers, whom we are then gonna punch in the face and take their money. That's my plan. But for now, I want to go meet Georgiou Kane. Not Grigori, Georgiou. Ah, they both start with a G, so that's good enough for me. I'm still kind of confused. About the whole story and stuff, you know, Oh well. It'll develop, and we'll find out more. We are finding more about the relationship between the people of the town and stuff like that, so it is slowly going forwards, how we are learning about the customs and so on. We actually do know relatively little about us. You know that we're a doctor who is investigating basically life and death. Trying to defeat death. That's why he came here, because of Simon Kane, who was extremely long-lived. But of course, that part went absolutely nowhere. Hi, buddy.
Olgimsky has put a bounty.
Yeah, I found the
on
body
any
snatchers.
runaway butcher.
Did you find the body? Yeah, a body, dissected and disfigured. However, I find it hard to believe that it once belonged to your brother. I'll share the building where I found it. I'll send my people at once. Just don't bring the body directly to the crucible. Don't forget to quarantine your people. No, just be cautious. Oh, nice, 4,000. Now we've got some money again. Worth it! Now let's go look for the butchers, because the bells rang, which means it should finally be time. To go and find those people whom we were told to follow in an hour. Because when we get there, it's definitely been an hour.
Murder time.
No, that's in the evening. I already told you. Okay, and invisible walls, even though that's clearly the height that I could jump over it. That's nice. Alright. So, I'm still doing my best to navigate this place. My exhaustion is getting pretty high again, and I'm stuck once more. I'm exhausted and hungry. Not too much yet, though. And you have absolutely nothing. That's nice. All right. I still have to occasionally go to the map and recheck my path, even though the map is not entirely accurate either. But there we go. Now we can see our exhaustion is getting high, which means we're gonna have to take a nap at some point. Could have maybe taken one a bit earlier, but it also feels like we're always running out of time. Give me a fish. Oh, and I had bread and milk from the... what's-her-face. There we go. Nice, more razors for the kids. I do kind of want to handle the main quest of the day before I'm gonna take a nap, but the exhaustion is getting pretty high. I think I should maybe do a quick save just in case. Alright, now comes the not so nice part. We're gonna have to go into the infected zone to look for those haven't happened to see any, are they gonna be outside or inside? I don't know even that. Whoa, what the? Maybe I should also... Ouch, fuck, that hurt. Didn't seem to help my immunity much, though. Are you one of... No, I think you're infected. Ai uusi menee perse. Hi, are you a butcher? The evil dwarves are dead. Olginski's orders, armed resistance. Must have told Fat Third sent us. There is something fishy about this here business. Gets worse. The beast carved him up and wrapped him up, prepared him for something. Been waiting for the Ripper. He's still at large. He's him, that skilled old Burak. Ain't got nowhere. Fooling anyone. Well, good fellows. Thank you for your service. Okay, so, you killed the butcher and I can't loot him. Okay, so at least now I know what I'm looking for. Let's... I would not be surprised if the rest... Oh, fuck. Rest had met a similar fate. Goddamn clouds of... Okay, seriously, these did fucking nothing. Okay, these had immunity. Okay. Haven't happened to see any butchers. Oh, there's one. Hi. Why'd you kill them? Aren't butchers allowed? What in the world makes you things for? He was waiting for him, so it was. Anyway, it's all pointing towards it. Good thing they were here to dissuade him, but in a different neighborhood, another butcher like that slipped away. Just got the report. I would love to see give the beast a good thrashing. Go spade him. Shame I can't leave my post. What happened to the body? They'll bury him. Okay, so... I have my suspicions on what we're gonna have to do, but we're gonna have to try and find the third one as well. That one. Don't happen to have Butcher next to you? Yes, you do. Villain, to chop up the lad like that, he must know his trade well. Dressing carcasses in lights. Look over there, they're carrying the body with all the cuttings. Where to? The cemetery. Where else? Why'd you ask? Professional curiosity. Yep, so where's the graveyard? This one? Okay, so those blue clouds are giving us infection. Hey! Even the animals are attacking me now. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. Alright, I'm trying to find my way to the cemetery. I'm also gonna have to... Holy shit, our exhaustion is fucking high. I'm gonna have to find a place to rest. We maybe sleep at Anna Angel's. You know, maybe rest for an hour or so. Holy shit, the exhaustion went up by a lot. Or maybe I should just load the game and Go to, what's his face? The other side of town. Shelter, a lot of gravel. I don't know what's gonna happen if our exhaustion gets all the way up. And you also know that with this game, I don't think I want to know. How you doing, Veritans? Look a little pale today. No, I don't think I've had enough vitamins, to be honest. Got a bit I could use? Yes, you do. Perfect. I'm also going to then drink one of those. 2 hours. The fuck was that? The fuck is this effect? The hell? I don't understand anything. What I do understand is it is somewhat late. We're gonna have to try and get to the cemetery as fast as possible because we have not completed today's quest. I don't know at what time we're gonna have to finish it, but I want to do it. I go around here. Shut up, dogs. I've got enough stress already. Trying to get to the cemetery quickly. Hopefully not meeting any more murder rats. And now we're gonna have to find where the fuck the corpses are buried, huh? Where would they have taken the body here? Don't tell me they've burnt it already. Oh, that's gonna be fucking awesome. Oh, fuck you guys. Was this body brought from an infected district? I need it for my work. Is that right? Doctor's work is vital work, alright? It's not like your body's snatching for fun, right? Working in the interest of the public. Spot on. 10,000 money. $10,000? What the fuck are... Can we strike a... Okay, so I'm either gonna have to find a way to quickly get 10,000. Or I'm gonna have to shoot 3 guards. So yeah, I think my option is to shoot 3 guards and lose shit tons of reputation. Hopefully murdering those muggers at night is gonna raise my reputation a little bit later. Yeah, it is a nice team. And now, as you may have noticed, there have been a lot of pauses where I've had to pop myself off for a moment. I'm gonna have to do it now. I'm gonna put some supper for the wife, and I'll be right back. So I'll see you in a moment. Anyway, let us carry on. Now I'm trying to remember again where we were. Because I'm gonna have to use a gun. We're going to the graveyard. I'm gonna have to try and use a gun. Or did I say before? Oh, fuck. Okay. First things first then, let's go sleep for a moment. Alright, because I saved before we went into the place. Grab some medicine, sleep for 2 hours. And I hate these fences that cause me to run around all over the place. Ah. Did I eat? Sorry, Miss Angel. Let's go with the 3 hours. That's how much the healing takes. Yes, Chaos, which is much better than a fence sitter. Then... with protective clothing. Grab some pills. Try to avoid weird blue clouds. Go to all these people quickly. Just a quick redo of this run. And getting assaulted by rats, which also carry infection, which is good. Oh, fuck. That's nice. I'm also in the wrong place. Alright. Somebody's dying next to you. Alright, we didn't even have to meet all three. Because now we got the change in our diary telling us to go to the graveyard. Which we'll do immediately. Equip the gun. And then let's go murder some volunteer guards. Because we don't have nearly enough money to pay them. Get the corpse. And I don't think I can quickly just get myself, what, 7,000 more? So I'll have to resort to murder. I honestly don't see another option, unfortunately. Oh well, cannot be helped. How you doing, Fessa? Oh yes, it's a lovely day for a murder. Also, Fessa, I edited the panels in the channel description, and it's got a clue of the joke that you may get, but practically nobody else will. How you doing, Gino? Isn't every day a lovely day for a murder? I thought you would get it, Fessa. Was this body brought from an infected district? Oh, yes. We're preparing for the burial. What's in it for you? I need it for my work. Ain't that right? Well, doctor's work is vital work, alright? It's not like your body's snatching for fun, right? Working in the interest of the public. Spot on. 10,000 money, and it's yours. You out of your fucking mind? I'm not gonna offer twice. You'll give it to me since that is my order by the name of Governor Saburov. Governor Saburov? Governor Sabno's not my commanding officer. I'm a volunteer. Do you get that, Doctor? Do I need to spell it out for you? Silence! Know thine place! Are you fucking invulnerable to bullets?
I will restore the order here, rest assured.
But why are you taunting these people? What did you tell them? For fuck's sake. Wait, did that... Oh, that did work. I very much agree, Fessa. It is truly a visit from a... Well... It is 666, so it's an unholy figure in a sense, but... Other than that, I do agree with the sentiment. Alright. Let's actually read what Saburov says. I thought I fucked up, but apparently not. There we go, now it loads.
My chest
Keep your voice down and listen carefully. I've told these people you're not the person who ordered the butchers to cut the corpses. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. Had to concede that there's an unknown ripper on the loose. It twice a criminal for daring to raise his knife against the inviolability of a body, and for defiling the sacred place of the dead. I told them you weren't a real Ripper, and we've started a manhunt for the real one. Good move. I will put them on a false trail. And again, how am I supposed to look in the eyes of those whom I promised non-interference? Because now they're on... Yeah, well, fuck it. Yeah, I'll put them on a false trail. These patrolmen were keeping watch of the cemetery. Right now, there is no one there. I will task them with blockading an infected district, and I will dispatch the next shift of guards to the cemetery 10 minutes. Do you hear? 10 minutes after you leave. You have 10-minute head start to do what you do. Thank you, Governor. I understand and appreciate what this act has cost you. So now I have to fucking hurry. Off. Oh, fuck, that was close. Two fucking weird plague clouds just whooshed past me. Yeah, they were waiting for you, Barbara. Yeah, those plague clouds are not nice. But yeah, I even made a completely new sound clip for the 666 because when I go in for a joke, I have to go all the way. I've been having so much fun trying out new stuff that I can do with the cruise control. I've noticed that at least Chaos has enjoyed the channel point thingies, which I'm happy. I'm actually happy that some of them have been used in very good situations. It's just every time I get a new tool I can use to try and come up with new kinds of stuff I could add to the streams, I have to see what I can do with them. And then try to tweak and modify stuff. It's still pretty lit. Corpse blood. There we go. Now, let's go back to Ruben's place and get a report. That was a bad one. And then I think day 3 is practically over, I hope. Ooh, I found more sharp things I can give to the kids. Because as we all know, children need sharp things so they can wound each other and others. That's why we buy ammunition from children. With razor blades and needles. Because that's an economy that makes sense. Okay, why the fuck didn't that work?
Let's bring this holy figure on.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do
Show
it myself
yourself.
then. Why the fuck didn't that work? Okay, now I'm confused. Does it work when I tested it? Right, I'm gonna have to open my configuration files now and see what the fuck's going on. Good song choice, though. Is it supposed to be this?
No. You can't talk about that, you know. That just triggers me.
It's supposed to be that. My whole computer crashed when I tried to open YouTube and stream at the same time. That's nice. That was very edgy. Exactly, Chaos. I told you. It's one of those jokes that practically nobody will get, but I'm gonna laugh at it hard. I'm gonna retry this now. Actually, no, I have to do this first. Then.
Let's bring this holy figure on, then. Show yourself.
Okay, that's interesting because... see, I'll show you a thing. I'll show you a thing. Because when I go to Streamlabs, dashboard, you probably recognize the face from Falco's Discord, where I quite often post that face. And then I go to Alert Box, Donations. I choose that exact alert variation when it's exactly 666, and I press Test.
No. You can't talk about that, you know. That just triggers me.
This is artist donation for 6,66 €.
It works perfectly. But then when it actually happens, it doesn't work. And I don't know why. What if I disable that one? I'm sorry, I'm doing some tech supporty thingies. And then I try restarting that.
No, you can't talk about that, you know. That
Let's
just
bring
triggers
this holy
me.
figure on, then. Show yourself.
Okay, so now it works. But not when I have a separate alert on Streamlabs. I'm fine with that. It's just weird. It's just very weird. But at least now it works. I just don't understand why it doesn't work with that thing. I'm gonna have to look into it a bit more, but not during the stream. But thank you, Chaos, for you 666, and for summoning the Edge. No load. Continue. Jesus, I almost had to do all that again. Whew! Thank you very much, Chaos, for your support. It is very much appreciated. Alright, my immunity has gone down again. That's fine. It's the drugs that wore off. So that was to be expected. I also should maybe take off protective clothing so I'm not gonna get them damaged by, you know, fighting random people who are not infected, and just use them when I actually need to, because I've noticed that the durability of things goes down quite quickly.
What is this disease?
So, what did you see? Everything's dead. The dead tissue would not allow the microbial culture to survive. We might have tried to force the bacteria to reproduce. The problem is there are no bacteria left. The culture has perished. This is bad. How so? I don't see any reason to continue. The microbe does not live in an unorganic environment. It is a curious phenomenon, but it leaves us without a leg to stand on. Why? Because the quantity of the vaccine I can produce with what I am able to recover from my source is preposterously small. I will compound the solution, though. Truth be told, I've started the process already. So you've managed to procure a living microbial culture? But how? Not really. Whatever weak specimens I've gathered from the source I've mentioned, the culture is almost dead, even though I try my best to sustain it. The first samples of the medicine will be ready by tomorrow morning. It won't qualify as a vaccine, but it will offer some kind of protection. This is most certainly better than nothing. Anything else I could help you with? You look like you'd use some sleep, Bachelor. As for me, I'm dog-tired, which is made worse by the twirine fumes making any kind of mental focus impossible. Tomorrow I will try to find young Buruk myself. I also might be able to sneak into the termitory to speak with a kin. Very well. I'll see you tomorrow. How do you think the bacterium kills, Bachelor? It causes a massive contamination of the blood. In doing so, it overloads the cardiac muscle. In all likelihood, the infected suffer a stroke. That is something we didn't know before. So in order to acquire the potent living microbial culture, we'll need to get our hands on a still-beating heart. That is borderline absurd. You can start to research your vaccine, though. Don't you have that unique source of yours? I do. In any case, our work must no longer be delayed. Not after the new hope today has brought. What does this mean? Firstly, it suggests that something as simple as house walls might provide a certain level of protection. Secondly, the killer's life cycle is very short. Therefore, there is natural restriction in how fast the disease can spread. As soon as the infection kills whomever carries it, it dies. This means the disease can be fought. There is hope. Although the enemy is invisible and ubiquitous, and sometimes a blue cloud, it is far from invulnerable. We've found at least one weakness. I also got a glass thing. I can't use it here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those lenses. They confound me. The tissue extracted from the corpse did not contain the microbe. It perished together with the host. I've come to the conclusion it may be possible to curb any spreading of the disease. Full isolation will be essential. Mere walls perhaps may offer some kind of protection. Glass walls in particular. So, let's just put everybody in glass boxes for a couple of weeks and we'll be fine. So far so good, our stats are pretty nice. So that is good. We do have some money now, but I also found out that there may be some pretty heavy expenses. So I'm still very much for trying to get more money by punching random people in the face. It's not technically random people, though. It's certain types of people. The kinds of people that attack me with a knife. I hope we can find more tonight. We did find them on the first 2 evenings, so maybe also on the third. Then again, it is only slightly over 9, so maybe they'll only come out after 10 or something. I never really paid too much attention to when they actually appeared. So we'll see. At least it feels like the regular civilians are still out in force. Haven't seen any kids in the evening anymore, which I guess makes sense. We do also have some Twirine now, so maybe we should take some for Eva Jan if we can. Hey Eva.
It's so quiet around now.
Want to be of help? Well, I'd rather you didn't want to help. Best assistance is you're gonna stay there and look pretty, I guess. Still, we have some food here. We've got a couple of knives. What the fuck was that? Seriously, I have no idea what the hell that was. Is that the infection? I have no idea. Let's actually wait until 10. It's not too long ago. Or too long in the future. See, I can English. I can English very much. It's just one of those days again when my English is whatever it is. Couple of minutes. Well, couple of in-game minutes. Then we can go on our hunt. Become the Batman. Gonna break the bones of evildoers. Also, it seems like our reputation... doesn't mean it's good or bad. I actually don't know. I think that means our reputation is mostly good. Come on. B10. Thank you. Any bad guys in the night? Someone Somebody want a fist in the face? Because I want some money. Hi, lady. Who knows? Maybe the added guards have scared away the bad guys. I guess that's possible. Oh well. Guess we should just take a nap then. Try out early in the morning again. If for nothing else, at least we're picking up some coins while we're walking around. It's not much, but still better than nothing. Wait. There we go. I don't know, Bass. Hey, fuckface. That did not quite go as I had hoped. I need him to notice me in a way where I can hide from his super deadly knife. Ow! Ow, okay. Holy shit, okay, either you're getting better at this or I'm getting worse at this. I think I'm getting worse at this. How you doing, Berith? I'm just trying to learn how to fight again. Because fighting in this game is, it is what it is. Let's put it like that. It's finicky, random, and often quite deadly. Come on here, buddy. Ah, I got too close. I don't want to be that close. Oh, see? See how... Holy shit! That guy's super fucking lethal. Are they getting better at this, or am I getting worse? Or both? I'm not even sure anymore. Also, why does this take so long to load sometimes? See, look at that. See, problem is, when I use knives, they still have a very short range. The problem is, they also break, whereas my fists don't break. It's about learning this random dance. Like that. Maybe because you like Magina. That's why. But holy shit. Wouldn't happen to have any of those white restoratives, do you? Yes, you do. Perfect. I'm gonna buy one of those. Because I think after tonight I'm gonna need one. This is basically my way of trying to get some money, because everything in the game is expensive. Especially food. Because with the money I got from the mugger, I cannot even buy a piece of bread. And we of course need food. We also need money for other things. Like we would have needed...
You don't know how it feels being without butter.
Well, this game is teaching me that, Chaos. So after we're through, I will have a pretty good idea of that. But yeah, for example, we needed 10,000 so we could have bought a corpse, which we needed. And of course I didn't have 10,000 because 10,000 is a fucking lot. So, instead I had to do other things, which probably fucked shit up. Which is not good, but not much I could do. Didn't have 10,000. Oh, fuck. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna fist you. Because I gotta go just close enough that I'm in range. But still far enough that I have time to back out. If he hits me. The big problem with that is the fighting animation you do is random. And they all have varying lengths. So you don't have that kind of a steady rhythm. That you know exactly how long you're gonna have to go until you actually hit them. Because it's all quite random. And that makes it really fucking hard to properly fight. Which I understand is actually intentional. And I kinda understand it. We're a doctor, not a fighter. Jim. That kinda makes sense. Doesn't make it any less annoying, but it does still make sense. And it it is still possible to learn. Like, for example, the last fight we didn't get hit. And you're still going to have to learn how to fight, because you are going to have to fight in the game. There's really no... It seems like there's really no getting around it. Maybe if you... Well, no, not even if you know exactly what to do. You cannot avoid fights, because we've been put into situations where if we want to do the daily quests, we're going to have to fight. So yeah, you're going to have to learn. There's really no getting around that. Also, we're getting really fucking exhausted again, so I guess we should do a short round trip again and head towards our home so we can sleep. I think that's a plan. I did buy us a healing tincture. So hopefully we can chug that, sleep, get our health to maximum. And then we're gonna be in a pretty good situation for tomorrow, I think. We've got an okay amount of money. We've still got some food left. We've got some weapons. We've got now 2 knives, 2 guns, which we can use if we're gonna end up in a situation where we're gonna have to actually kill more than 1 people at a time. Which we'll probably end up in. We've got some protective equipment now. We've got some medicine. That should help bolster our immunity. Which also damages our health, which means we really should... Oh, there's one. Hi, guy! Come on. I'm gonna mug you, mugger.
The
Day is over.
Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
There we go. So, we managed to do the day well. Perfect. And yeah, I was correct. Killing those guys improves our reputation. Had to check that. Alright, so where's the theater? Let's go check out what kind of a mime play they are rehearsing before we're gonna go to bed. And yes, case, I had to do other things. Was that a mugger? No. Unless you count having an ugly mug, a mugger. Because that's the guy that's always smirking in a really, really creepy way. There. Yeah, no thanks. Just come on, look at that. You're the guy, aren't you? Yeah, look at that. Look at that face. Yeah, you have a good one, buddy. Have a really good one.
So,
it stays away from dead bodies, disappearing from corpses without a trace. It's been established that you can outweight it if you're careful and discreet. The glass will keep the best, as it's supposed to.
What does it mean?
It means we have a fighting chance. The infectious agent only sticks to living matter and is repelled by dead surfaces. Those who remain indoors are more likely to survive. Scurrying and making a fuss means death. All in all, we can fight.
You self-serving jerk. You've got your own agenda, haven't you? You're always up for a fight. You just need an adversary. What about the people?
Hush, don't you get in his way. He seems to have a plan.
It's all wrong. It's no good at all.
I don't think I've talked to you before. Hi, buddy.
When we do not find peace of mind in ourselves, it is useless to seek it elsewhere.
The theatre welcomes the distinguished audience at any time. There's a performance of the masks every evening, and the blood gets rinsed off every night. The rest of the time slots are filled with a puppet show, but that's not what we all have. Magic tricks, fortune-telling, dream-reading. Whoever has eyes, let them see. Oh. Is this a theatre? It's, rather small. True, this is a chamber theatre, and since I have the pleasure of being the booking agent, director, and the impresario around here, I can also tell you that our shows are not for everyone's eyes. Well, when's the next performance, then? Oh, that's for you to decide. You are part of the lineup. The play script is not yet complete, you see. Everything depends on your actions, and you won't have to wait for long. Well, when will the play script be approved? Your fate isn't bound yet. It will take time, effort, and of course your direct participation. Come see us every evening, and we'll show you. We'll show how you're doing, a bit by bit. Well, I'll definitely come by.
It would be curious to take a look at Simon now.
Are you here on business? No, just looking around, thank you. And apparently you're one of my bounds, so, not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, that grin is pretty much the face I make every time I'm adding new stupid in-jokes into the channel stuff. So I can kind of relate to that. After all, he too has creative control of whatever he's doing, so I'm sure he also has that shit-eating grin because he knows he gets to do whatever the fuck he wants, no matter how fucking stupid it is. That's pretty much how I feel as well, so I'm very much relate that. Grin needs a little more edge, in your opinion? Well... Oh, shit. That's what the 666 is for, then, isn't it? But you're right. Some things could always use a little bit more edge. Like this stream used a little bit more edge. Which is exactly why I decided to add more edge into it. Oh man, the civilian doesn't have money. But he was a good distraction, though. I didn't have to worry about how to fight. I could just punch a guy in the back and get reputation for that. Oh, fuck. Exactly, a necessary sacrifice. Kinda like in original XCOM. I just sometimes line up my soldiers in a line and just in a terror mission and have them auto-fire through a building. Sure, sometimes a civilian or two get caught in the crossfire, but I usually also get to kill a couple of aliens in the process, so that's fine. Come on, buddy, I want to go to bed. But I also want your money, so... Ow, that hurt. Oh fuck, my health is so low. Didn't even realize how low it was. Ooh, nice, a razor blade for the kids. And for those who haven't been here all the time, yes, a razor for the kids, because children could do with some weaponry. Okay, I feel like my infection is just getting higher every time, which means I'm probably gonna have to find a way to get rid of that infection, or I'm gonna have to start popping these, or the blue ones, all the time. I'm not even sure anymore. The powers that be are getting increasingly worried. It all ends in less than 9 days. It's between E and C. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna save. Because I'm still trying to learn the mechanics of the game. Because the game doesn't teach you, really. Yes, okay, that kinda sucks. That kinda sucks. So our infection is just gonna get higher and higher. So we are going to have to find ways to get rid of the infection, because it is currently just getting more and more, which is not good. Victor Kane's invitation. I was informed that our major concern today is to prepare the town to defend itself in the face of the calamity that has befallen us. Although it is the Olgimsky family who are in charge of these issues, we would like to contribute as much as we can. Besides, something tells me you're not going to be all that happy with the yieldings of Vlad's undertakings. Please find a moment to discuss a certain idea with me, Victor Kane. Dr. Dankovsky, as of today, we are ready to provide you with the premises where you'll be able to establish a hospital and an isolation ward and a morgue. Please see me at the lump to discuss further details. There we go. So we got an invitation from Kane and Olgimsky. That is good. And now I'm gonna take an actual break where it's for taking a break and not doing other things. Alright. That I also have to do a thing, which is change the title a bit. 4th day. Because it is now day 4. We've survived 3 days. And so far we've done pretty well. Except now I'm infected and shit's going to hit the fan. Oh god. Anyway, now I'll take an actual break. Because everybody should be finally fucking sleeping. I can chill for a moment. And then we're gonna come back for the beginning of day 4. So, I'll be right back. Alright. Now let's see what day 3 brings us. Other than more infection, which reminds me. Hunger is high. Let's grab some meat. Let's grab those. Antibiotic that kills microbes in an organism and suppresses their growth. Neomycin slightly decreases number of harmful microorganisms, but does not slow down the rate of infection. Okay, so what good is this if it doesn't slow down the rate of infection? What does morphine do? Used for heavy injuries, acute pain, and prepare. Reduces fatigue, increases health when sleeping. Effect lasts for 10 hours, so that's for big sleeps. Okay.
We sometimes
all hope is gone.
More widely from ourselves than we do from others.
Hope lives forever. At least for a moment. Which of those wanted... Victor Kane wanted to see me. Because I think we should start talking to kids. Because I feel like we're gonna need medicine and shit. What's this? Gamma tablet. New generation immunity booster. Excellent for increasing immunity. What about one of each? A couple of those. I feel like I feel like I'm gonna start needing a lot more medicine. Hey kid, would it happen to have anything I want? Antibiotic that kills microbes in the organism and suppresses their growth. Impedes reproduction. Reduce the rate of infection to 1/3. Significantly harmful to health. Thank you. I feel like I should grab those immunity boosting stuff, or those infection slowing things, especially when I go to bed.
The true way to be deceived is to think oneself more knowing than others.
A new phenomenon manifested itself today. It might be of interest to you, as it is admittedly to me. We may have stumbled upon a mystery whose solution may have far-reaching consequences. This concerns the Skinners district. It's remarkable how this microorganism seems to penetrate walls and permeate the air, because it's not supposed to. It doesn't seem to survive long outside a nutrient-rich environment. Indeed, you're reading my thoughts. The Skinners have died out. Supposedly it's become entirely free of infection. The streets, the walls, the various objects, even the corpses, everything is clean. People can safely touch the bodies that were only recently very strong because of the infection. Yes, that does seem to fit with the discovery I made yesterday. If these rumors are true, we'll start making the abandoned homes ready for their new tenants. I can foresee us soon needing to find room for refugees from other infected districts. We'll give them provisional lodging at the vacant houses. I'm sure you understand that in order to make such a risky decision, I must be absolutely certain. So what can I do to help? Take a look around the Skinners. Check inside the houses. If they're truly clean, find something that could prove it. Of course, you may use any abandoned property as you see fit. Better you get it than the looters. Yes, that's promising. I'll be back with a report. I don't remember what the Skinner's district was. Was it the one that was infected yesterday? Maybe it was. Hey, kiddo. Actually. Would you mend my clothes? Oh! I can have people repair my stuff. Must be the disgusted depression. You don't like the river water. That's fine. I don't think I want to talk to those guys. I was also supposed to go meet Olgimsky. So let's go meet him next. Let's go meet them next. Also gonna go through the garbages again to see if I can find anything I can trade with the kids for. I don't know, the little kids would like the nuts. They do. I'm just wondering who... Oh. Oh, I can sell these too. Okay, that's good. That is good. I can sell those jewelry and stuff to the merchants for more money, which gives me even more of a reason to go through the garbage and shit like that. Hey, little kid. Wouldn't happen to have any more medicine on you? Have a needle. Hi, Vladimir.
Isidora's death was so untimely.
Greetings, Honorable Doctor. Our job is almost done. Are you satisfied? Depends on how well you've done it. Oh, we did well. That was a challenging task. The so-called waste houses proved to be an ideal location, so we've cleared it up to refashion it into a morgue. As for the isolation ward, it will be founded at the Ravels. Ravels? Far as I know, Ravel was planning to turn her house into a small shelter. Nothing more than that. She agreed to take urgent steps. You know how fast the disease spreads. Better than anyone. Too many people are striving for safe haven. Was it her decision? We managed to find an understanding. Every person has their own sore spot. When you make an effort to nudge that spot a bit, well, they immediately become compliant. Fine, but the hospital is my primary concern. It is almost ready to be opened. I'm not sure there's much sense to it, though, like the morgue. Everyone has already admitted the disease to be the sand pest. We've chosen one of the standard houses. You'll like it. Hopefully no one was deprived of a roof over their heads, were they? Of course not. Would it be so harsh to drive people out of their homes, even in case of an emergency? Don't worry, Doctor. There isn't a single soul living in that house. Fine. That'll do. I'll get back at you after I examine the place. That's the morgue. That's the isolation ward. And nowhere does it say... Nowhere does it say where... the hospital might be. Also, I do have one problem. I don't know... I don't know which district I need to explore for that other quest. I don't remember the district names. It doesn't have a quest marker. And the map doesn't have any district names either. That's a bit of a problem. Also notice that I'm quite hungry. Isn't good.
Run, China.
Unfortunately, I already tried and I cannot. Hey, little girl. Got any medicine? Stop running away from me. I may want to buy things from you. Unless you're the one whom I already bought things from. Schmauder. Viagra. Found a Schmauder. I also noticed now that the Schmauders are really fucking expensive, which means I'm gonna need to find a lot more stuff I can trade with the kids for. Give me a fish. I'm just gonna eat a whole fish in front of you, because that makes sense, right? Alright.
Fishy.
Yes, I do. At least those little girls potentially seem to have schmauders sometimes. That is very, very good to know. For certain. I was kind of hoping it because we were told kids have schmauders and those kids tend to have medicine quite often. So I was hoping they would have. Now I know. Hi, Lara.
It's nice to see you.
So glad nothing bad happened to you yesterday. Is it true you're planning to host an isolation ward? Do you realize what it entails? I didn't have a choice. Why? I had to protect the privacy of certain information. The good name of a certain person and most likely the life of another one depend on it. Surely this is reason enough. Forgive me. It is uncomfortable for me to talk about it. Lara, this is suicide. I'll issue an order to relocate the isolation ward to an abandoned house. Don't. It's me who wants the isolation ward to be here. Then people will remember this house and connect its good reputation to a family's name. I don't understand. It is tough, but it's what has to be done. Then that's fine, I'll make do. There won't be too many patients, even fewer of them strangers, but we're out of water. We need to arrange for it to be delivered. Vlad the Younger can help with that. He knows the local water supply chain like the back of your hand. You have no water? How's that possible? It's not running anymore. I don't know why. The pipes are empty. They produced rusty clotted liquid of reddish color for a while, but then that was gone too. Who can sort this out? Perhaps Vlad the Younger could be of help. He's been making himself busy with water pipes, wells and likes for years. I think it's a personal. Treats water as if it's liquid gold, and procures it just as eagerly. Alright, I'll talk to him about it. Alright, so. Oh, great. Who am I bound again? Evayan, Maria Kena. I still don't know why there's somebody's face here. Does that mean that that person is the one for today? I'm gonna have to go talk to Georgi. Or am I gonna have to do Vlad's thing? Make sure that Georgi is fine. Because I'm not entirely sure how all of this stuff works yet. I'm hopefully learning a little bit, but that's about it. It's not even midday yet, so we do have time. Hi, kid. What are you selling? Hello, another kid. What are you selling? Another schmauder. Yes, please. Problem, though. I am running out of shit to trade with the kids. Because the schmauders are relatively expensive. Oh, I found some nuts from the ground. Fuck yes. And our infection rating just went up. And there are rats. Oh, fuck. Oh, great. Another infected district. This is, Good. I think I should... Oh, stupid rat. Grab some immunity stuff. So that's the morgue? No? That? Yes. Since we're next to it, let's go check it out. Make sure you won't go nuts. Oh, that's too late for that, Chaos. Way too late, by many years. Alright, that's not the entry. Oh, come the... These fences can kiss my ass. It's like trying to navigate a maze. Okay, this does not look good. I seriously do not like this. This does not look like a morgue. I'm just looking if I can... jump on anything, because I have a very bad feeling about this. This is supposed to be a morgue. Yet there is absolutely nothing in there. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I feel like I've been fucked over by the old game skis. Alright, so let's go see Vlad the Younger. Then let's go back to Lara Ravel. Then let's go check the district that was infected yesterday. Also, I remember now, since we're here, let's get stuck in geometry and go talk to Ruben. He was supposed to have some news about the time disorder vaccine. Hi.
Where does this Clara come from? She's all covered in dirt.
Every single day brings me closer to the solution. Visited one of the boarded-off quarters. Well done. Did you find anything there apart from the marauders and looters? Worst of all criminals was nowhere to be seen. The killer has disappeared, vanished into air. So our hypothesis is supported. The killer is indeed bacterium, isn't it? There is hope, then. You were right. Indeed, the microbe cannot survive in a non-organic environment. The walls of infected buildings and sometimes the ground itself were covered in peculiar organic matter that was dying as fast as it was spreading. I'd be very interested to study this filth at a lab. Sadly, all we can study now are these half-dead scraps. I don't think that we can observe is reflective of how full-fledged bacterium will behave. Best thing we can do is guess, but there will be a day when we nail down the culprit and grip it with an iron fist. Hope it doesn't take long.
Perfect valor.
Any new developments? I have modified my initial compound. Regrettably, I have to keep working with the same microbial culture and it's getting depleted, but my medicine is getting more potent all the same. It is a pity I cannot test it on someone. Observing its effect would have confirmed that I'm moving in the right direction. Give me a sample and I'll test it. An in-house variant of the organic vaccine, a prophylactic drug based on a weakened culture of the sand plague, tested by volunteers and judged to be suited for distribution. Restores immunity for 4 hours, rendering a person almost completely insusceptible to the effects of the disease. That sounds fucking useful. Now to get away from this maze, so we can go talk to Vlad. Unfortunately not Zlad, because I really like Zlad. You know, the anti-pope guy. Electronic supersonic. I enjoy those things. And again, fucking walls. 4 hours of full immunity. It is lovely. It's 4 hours more than I have now. Yes, needles for the children. Alright. Let's hope that Vlad is in proper condition to talk to me and stuff like that. He should be. And I'm getting more and more hungry, which is not good. Vlad?
Clara has lured Ripper into an ambush.
Well, good. A rough crowd demands rough measures. I sincerely hope you wouldn't get into your head that I'm enjoying this. How come there's no water in town? Our town's water supply has been sabotaged and ruined. To be more precise, we have lost purifying system of water intake that supplies water from the Gorkin and people's homes. How'd that happen? A local blockhead zecked on by some overly active taskmaster destroyed the water supply to prevent infected water from getting into the town. And chaos! Thank you very much for sponsoring a citizenship to our wonderful Gino Giannetti. Thank you very much for your support. And Gino, do enjoy your emotes. Damn it. What shall we do now? If I were you, I'd seize the cathedral and the theatre as soon as possible. Those buildings have access to the spring water. Although with dangerous zealots popping up, the town springs are to be feared for as well. Who knows what those idiots will think up next? Are you planning to find them, by the way? Oh, sure. They're very likely to be hiding in the same dens as the runaway rebels, which does, by the way, give you food for thought. But never mind that. In any case, it would make sense to speak with Aspity. I'd rather be disappointed to die of thirst while everyone's busy of dying of the sand plague. Well, let's do our best. I'll order to start arranging water deliveries and postcards at won't be enough for the whole town, but it's better than nothing. You should hurry up and seize the springs at the Stone Yard and Spinner Square. That is Cathedral and the theatres. Alright, let's do it then. Alright, so I kinda doubt that Aspity is gonna like me, considering I was not able to keep my promise about having them not chase the people. Because I didn't have the money to pay for the corpse, so Saburov instead started spreading more rumors about the butchers, which did help me at the moment, but was very likely to fuck over Aspity and all of the... whatever the fuck the weird term was again. The people who do the cuttings. Those of the steppe. Hey, there's one of those tiny kids again. Let's go through the trash first, see if there's anything to trade with her. Hi, kiddo. Got anything nice to trade? Nothing too special. Now that I know that they can have schmauders, I'm actually quite pleased. That also means that I'm kind of in a situation where I don't want to spend too much of my hidden trading items on other things. Oh, fuck. I wish I had the space, but I don't think I do. Oh, wait, I do have Mirror Dome in my inventory. 'Cause that's the healing thing. I also know that I don't have enough stuff to trade for a Schmauder. So I'm gonna have to find more stuff to trade with the kids before I can get another Schmauder, even if they have any, because I just don't have 10 currencies worth of stuff to trade with them. I should go through the shops and see if they've got nuts. Also, I just realized I should go tell old Gimsky about the sabotage stuff before I'm gonna go into the other part of the town again in search for the other quest. Because I'm right next to old Gimsky's. Alexander Saburov's invitation. A detachment of our volunteers were ambushed and massacred by a band of armed marauders. If you have any information at all with regard to the so-called Barbers, I request you pass it to me without further delay. It is imperative we put an end to this criminal syndicate as soon as possible. I would also like to inform you that in order to fight the criminal spree of robbers and looters, I had no other choice but to withdraw significant numbers of patrolmen whose previous orders were to cordon off the infected districts. Which means the infection's gonna spread. That's nice. That's really nice.
Lucky people are bad hands at correcting their faults.
Are you aware that the trouble your people went through proved to be absolutely in vain? Oh, so... Residential property has no water access. You'll have to redirect your attention towards public buildings.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. There are several buildings in town. The town hall, warehouses, the theatre, the cathedral, but my people are confused. They aren't ready to shoulder this responsibility.
What are they afraid of?
They're unsure whether these buildings will do. The sanitary conditions there are non-existent, and it's unclear how to prepare them. Doctor, they need your instructions. Just in case, I've ordered these places to be off limits for the general public and sent inspectors in, but I suspect they'll be rather useless.
how can I help them?
No, please do examine the cathedral and the theater and issue appropriate orders. Bring me the keys and then I'll be ready to confirm your findings and begin working on the places.
Fine, I'll see if I have time for that shit. So many things given, and I don't know which things I should do. Because I don't know what affects what. Oh. Hello there. The theater is closed by supreme command. The season's over. The troops disband. Follow the news on the poster columns. Why was it closed? Doesn't meet health regulations. Yesterday some people tried to turn it into a conference chamber, use it to invite elected representatives from the common people to cooperate on the plague issue. Well, it's good it was closed. Now open it up. I need to inspect the building. Unfortunately, our most esteemed and graceful stage assistant has gone home with the keys. May it be known to you that he lives in the China district. As soon as it became known that a calamity is unfolding in the China, a tragedian went there, but we haven't heard from him since. Oh, that's... Oh, great. That's... Ah, that's nice. That's really nice. Ah. I'm just gonna have to go wandering around in infected districts again. That is quite pleasant.
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Well, because I have to. Yeah, exactly, Gino. That is what this game does well. It is making you constantly be in a state where you're not sure if you're gonna have time to do anything. You're always on your toes. You're gonna have to be one of those, fuck, do I have time for this? Which of these am I gonna have to do? And even now, I'm being told it's somewhere here. I just don't know where. There's supposed to be a key or something? Oh, there! See, getting up was good. I saw the guy. Because every moment of not being sure exactly what you're gonna do is just wasted fucking time. Because the time is gonna keep going whether you want it or not. And you've got so many things to do. So little time. Oh, fuck.
Hey, what about the problem of evil?
Exactly. Hi. Bachelor Denkovsky, you'll not find the person you're looking for behind this mask. I'm merely a humble comedian, just like you. You're exactly who I'm looking for. Then please be so kind to tell me what I can do for you. I've been told that Immortal gave you the keys to the theater, but he didn't order the theater closed. That came from above. They told us to keep people from gathering in one place by any means. Truth is, in times such as this, the theater is the one place where people flock in droves. Well, stop trying to be smart and give me the keys. Could I perhaps beg for a small favor of the omnipotent Bachelor? Help me out of this place. I already heard the Shabnak whispering in my ear. Alright, fine. Follow me. There we go. I wish to thank you. Oh, got anything for me? Keys I gave you, most excellent Bachelor, will become municipal property. They will be handed over to the person overseeing the hospital or whatever facility you're gonna turn our theater into. A mental ward, just as it used to be. You do have a sense of humor after all. Although the theater has always been a hospital in a way, we just used to mend souls rather than bodies there. I'm listening, so keep talking. The keys will be handed over to the overseers and you'll be unable to visit the place at your own discretion. Somehow I feel it's going to become off limits soon. You offering me key copies? The legends of your mind-boggling prescience were true indeed. We actors do not wish to deprive ourselves of your company. We need an audience to stage our performances for. We need a volunteer to tell them their fate, but I was actually planning to offer you a bottle of this bottle as a sign of our goodwill. I do have the keys to those doors. I'll visit your rehearsals. Alright. Now, which was the Shabnak district? Because we were supposed to find the body of a looter somewhere. Since we only knew of one infected district yesterday, which was this. I'm kind of assuming they're... Holy shit, it's very yellow. I'm kind of assuming it's that district where we need to find the body of a looter.
They say Haraspec's...
Crime is seriously getting out of hand. Where are all the scoundrels coming from? It is as if their numbers double every hour. Knives everywhere. It's time to put an end to them. We should catch Grief and have him executed. Make an example of him for challenging the new order. What did Grief do to upset you so? His men are murdering civilians in the streets. All the crimes committed in town right now committed under his consent. Some under his direct orders. So what's keeping you from going after him? A group of patrolmen attempted a raid this morning, but they failed to catch the thieves off guard. Grief's gang managed to fight them off. I can't gather a new party immediately. There's not enough men to cordon off the infected districts and curb looting. Who's gonna stop them? Any brave soul who manages to put a stop on their rampage will receive a sizable reward. I shall pay 30,000 for such a feat. If this keeps on, I shall start giving rewards for every dead criminal. At any cost, by whatever means, this bloodbath needs to be stopped. Nice. Alright, so, if I want to keep my access to the black market, I think I'm gonna need to warn Grief. Instead of actually doing what he wants. So, let's explore some of the buildings then. How's Peter Stamarin's studio? Still a creepy fucking thing. Well, he's still alive. That's nice, I guess.
It's essential to
now isn't
allow
it a good time
yourself
to talk?
No time to think. That's...
I'm just doing the rounds, so... You're surprisingly alive, so I'm just gonna leave you alone. Now, what other buildings were here? Lots of water bottles, though. Hi. Boots. 6,000? Where the fuck am I supposed to get that kind of money? 6 fucking thousand. Ah! Alright, I think I found the right building. Something good came out of this. I found the right bit. Thank you, Case. That was a fast looter. It is bloody daylight robbery. Very yellow daylight robbery. This building. That one. Come on, you bitch. Ow. Don't come that close, though. What's that? Crowbar. Okay, is that what I'm looking for? Or am I gonna have to find more looters? Oh, fuck. If that's the case, I'm fucked. 'Cause I'm almost dead already. I'm gonna need to learn how to fight those guys. Oh, fuck. This is not an easy game, as you may have noticed. Ah. Ow. What's the quick load button again? Is there a quick load? F8. Okay. Alright, this might take a while. First of all, I'm gonna need to learn how to aim lower. Probably, I'm just trying not to. So I'm trying to conserve, because the game is the kind where you do want to conserve as much as you can. See, that kind of... Okay, I feel like she has more reach than the knife guys. But I also feel like I have to be closer than I have to be at the knife guys. See, this is what I mean. I'm right next to her, and I punch her, and it does nothing. I don't understand this. Now, I want to learn this, because I'm sure I'm gonna have to fight more of them. And I only have 2 almost broken guns. I don't want to break my guns immediately. Because sometimes she goes back and sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes I hit her, sometimes I don't. I don't understand this. Because weapons are rare, Chaos. That's kind of a problem. Because I don't know if I can get other guns, and I do think there are gonna be much more dangerous things in the future. See, that's what I mean. I'm next to her, I punch her, and I see no blood come out. And she's really fucking fast. I'll try to use one of the knives. See, that's what I mean. I slash, and it does fucking nothing. At least the knife does much more damage. She doesn't seem to have too much HP. That at least is good. Oh, oh, that's nice. But what the? Okay, what the fuck is the game doing? Because you're probably seeing how fucking jerky it is right now. That's how it is. I don't understand why it suddenly went like that. Well, it's time for me to loot everything. I know there's at least one other looter upstairs. Oh, there you are. And I'm dead. This is what I mean. She hits me when I can't hit her. Thank you. I don't understand fighting those. If I'd learned how to fight those, it wouldn't be that bad, because it's not as much about which weapon I use. It's about how their hitboxes and stuff works.
To all of you, let me explain one damn thing. America, America, America. Dude, you understand? America, America, America. My point is, America's first.
Thank you very much for reminding us what's truly important in life. Doesn't seem like there's too much loot here, which is unfortunate. I don't know, do those count as the pack I need? Dead looters' belongings will serve this purpose just fine. I don't know if that counts.
Hey, frog friggin' frog!
Maybe it does.
It's not funny!
Yes, it is. It's very funny, actually. Well, it does say a looter's crowbar, so maybe it counts as dead looter's belongings. Oh, nice. That's gonna mean some money for me.
Murder time.
Problem though, there's also a fucking rat. Seriously? Luther had nothing? Oh, come on. Come on! That's not nice. Okay, and that's locked. Alright, so. Let's go get berated by Aspity. Go warn bad grief. Go see the cathedral. I need to buy some food. Give me smoked meat. I'm going to need food. And even that didn't take away my... If I ate a whole leg of a fucking cow, I don't think I would be too hungry after that, to be honest. It feels like the Bachelor Dankovsky is just... He's a very, very hungry man. That does give me an idea. Maybe I should try to... Maybe we should suggest to the developers of the game kind of a merchandising deal that they would try to cooperate with the makers of Hungry Hungry Hippo and make it Hungry Hungry Bachelor.
Pins are sticking out of the pores of my skin.
Pit-pat, pitter-pat, pitter-pat. Can you hear the kids running around? Who destroyed the water supply? Oh, look at me trembling with fear. Do you think Serpent Tongue that trifling with you is any fun? The guy lost his temper. Big deal. It's not his fault. He's a simple worker, but he was put up to do this. By whom? A lady of some importance. I don't think it would be too wrong to assume she's hiding a real phrase from the majority. Definitely wouldn't be too wrong to assume the lily-white daughter of the executed Captain Ravel knows the answer. Saying it was Lara who inspired this. Go ahead and interrogate Lara the Angel. As for me, I'm done here. I'm hungry. It's a pity that I won't see you drive your poor sufferer into a corner. Oh, how I hate this tender dove type. If only I could sink my teeth into her slender white neck. Everyone will get the punishment they deserve. Clara the thief, on the other hand, turned out to be a saint. Huge loads of miracles she performed yesterday. A ton of people healed by her hands. Unbelievable, isn't it? See, I'm willing to admit the virtues of blessed girls as long as they prove their sainthood with deeds done. We'll sort this Clara out later. Alright. The railroad tracks. Holy shit. It again feels like I'm running out of time. One of the problems especially is that I don't know if those crowbars are what I need for the other quest. And if I am too slow, well, we might have to just replay this day. But let's not dwell on that yet. No worries, do sleep well. It is nice for you to pop by. And I'm just trying to slowly but surely get to my next destination. I don't know if today has any kind of a time limit other than today. What I do know is not knowing how much is left of each quest. It still kind of makes this a little bit of a... Well, that's kind of a stressful whether I have time to do everything or not. Speaking of... Fuck's sake. Yeah, I need to go to the cathedral for the main quest. Which is close to the Canes, which means I get to visit both of the Canes as well. Alright. I think my route is pretty good. Alright, here's the first one. Let's go warn grief. And of course there are these fucking fences again. Seriously? Get out of my way, sir. You're in my place, sir. Hi.
Yeah, I sleep when
Oh,
I'm
how it hurts to have your neck strangled, it does. The sabber of assholes ordered his patrols to make them warehouses too hot for us. Not like we're no free folks. We're doing the suffering for our fellow men's sons. Oh, and you're the righteous people, I suppose. My folks never taken knives to the streets, so we had a gathering yesterday. Here goes me saying, anyone knife hungry is welcome to get the fuck out of here. You ain't no brother to us. We don't want no blood on our hands, so Barley the barber did. Got up and got lost. Cunt went away to slaughter honest folks, and some of us lot went away with him too. Who's Barley? Filthy blood-sucking butcher, that's what he is. Got one joy, killing him, folks. Nothing sacred for the cunt. The rest of the bloodthirsty skunks have gone with him, they have. So it is for the misdeeds that we enjoy persecution. 'Tis for the sins that Sabarov sets his rabid mongrels after us. You can see that he's hit a raw nerve in you. They multiply by the hour, they do. Hello, fucking the town once in on Barley's deal. Well, you could find the pest toad and kick him out of there, eh, Doc? Kinda dreadful, a lot of them, folks. That's where all the innocent blood flows from. Do the supplying part for you, then. You'll be swimming in bullets and monies. Nothing's too good for a holy cause, but they can't bleed try. Alright, I'll kill him. Ah, you kindest soul, I swear to you. I won't forget that in forever. Soon as the deed's done, come back here and I'll show you in gifts. Do I have your honest, truest, best word? You do. Keep the fee at hand and I'll be back soon. Problem, I've no idea where the fuck to go. Barley's secret hideout. I don't know where Barley's secret hideout is. Is this one? No, that's Sabarov's. But we're gonna have to continue that on Sunday. I'm gonna have to do some other things and then go to work. I'm sorry it's been a short one today. It's just... it's been a week. That's probably the best way I can put it. So, but yeah, Sunday, hopefully we're gonna have a longer one and I'm gonna be more rested. Well, it is a short one. I usually try to go at least 4. So it is short. Shorter than usual, at least. But yeah, we're gonna have to continue the next time. And then, hopefully, we've still managed to do all the proper things on day 4. Also, by the way, 9% of people who have the game have finished day 3 of The Bachelor. 9%. Holy shit. But thank you everyone so much for being here. Everyone, thank you so much for your support. And I hope to see you on Sunday when we're going to be continuing day 4 of The Bachelor. But until then, Introvert, signing out.
Next time, obey.